Here's a look at our day. We're starting here at Hanover. I got a little climb to begin with, but then it's just pretty much a gradual up all day. Doing 10 miles to Moose Mountain Shelter. We won't be starting until noon, so that's what we're hoping for, is 10 miles today.
Did a small resupply in Hanover. We're just deconstructing boxes and getting ready to head out for our 10-mile day. Good afternoon. Today is day 130. We got shuttled out from the hostel about noon. Resupplied, got something to eat for lunch, and we're just getting head out now. It's about 1 o'clock.
Shooting for 10 miles to Moose Mountain Shelter. So not a terrible climb, I don't think. It's kind of a gradual up the whole way. Hardly any water again today, so we're carrying quite a bit of water. And it's in the 90s. It's warm, so
we'll take it slow.
Take it slow. Get there probably around 6 o'clock. Moose Mountain, South Peak. First view of New Hampshire. Curious if we're climbing this range over here, if that's the white. Not quite sure. Yeah, made it to the shelter. Got a nice bench here looking out over that view from the shelter area. Looks like we're the only ones here so far. Shelter's empty. I'm gonna try and find a tent spot. There's not a ton of them around here, so see what we can come up with.
We made it to Moose Mountain Shelter area. We're tenting tonight, but we were hoping there was a really nice little bench with a view. We were hoping to sit out there and eat supper, but the bugs drove us back inside our tent pretty quickly.
We did, what, 10?
10.4, I think it was.
Yeah, 10.4. Nice hike today, really. Boy, we left Hanover and right in the town, it was just beastly hot with the asphalt in there, and had to walk kind of through the complex of Dartmouth there, the sports complex. Oh, we were dreading it, but I got in the woods, it wasn't too bad. Got in the shade and had a little bit of a breeze off and on today, so it was manageable. And the climb wasn't bad at all, so it was a pretty nice day of hiking. Started about 1 o'clock, so.
Yep, got here at 6:30.
Yeah, decent.
Took some time and sat beside a couple little streams.
Water sources, yeah.
Water sources where we made sure we drank enough and took a little break.
Yeah, our videos are, what, 3-4 days behind typically?
Yeah, about that.
So it's always kind of different. Had people texting us today asking us how we're doing because of our video apparently yesterday, and we kind of forget which videos when they post because they're a number of days back. So how we were feeling then doesn't correlate with what today is like always. But I don't know, kind of have a hard time sometimes balancing this whole vlog thing. It's pleasure to be out here. I mean, we're grateful for the experience to be out here and are enjoying it overall, but it's just like being at home. You got days that are tough, and that's how it is out here too. And I don't know, we don't want to put on some YouTube persona where, you know, you're always giddy and happy and every day's better than the last day. You know, we want to show a true depiction of the trail.
When we were in Rutland at the Yellow Deli, I was staying in the one dorm room with a girl that hiked the AT last year, and she was doing the long trail this year. And so we got talking about experiences, and she was asking, you know, kind of how it was going. And when I was sharing, she said, oh, that's brought back the memories of those exact same days and feelings on the AT when she did last year. And she said, I find myself kind of romanticizing the trail and forgetting how tough it was and forgetting the bad days. And so I think some of this is also just for in the future when we're watching, we want to remember what it really was like.
Yeah, we want to be true to ourselves. We don't want to come off like we're whining all the time either. I mean, it's our choice to be out here, and we understand that. But I mean, even for somebody else who's watching this video who might potentially want to hike someday at the AT, you know, it's tough. There's no doubt about it. You know, 130 days is a long camping trip. I don't care what you say. And 1,800 miles on your feet's a long way to walk also. But I mean, it's a great experience, but you know, we want to try to be accurate with what it's like out here without coming across heavy or, yeah, hard to watch, I guess.
Right.
So
I do want to say that my wrist is starting to feel somewhat better. I've noticed today that I have a little bit better range of motion with it and didn't have as much pain. So I think there's improvement, and I'll be glad when I don't have pain anymore.
Yeah, we've been fortunate so far with no major incidents, so that's been nice. But yeah, it is annoying when you got something that's nagging at you, kind of like my shin splint was in her wrist now. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're going to go to bed. I think we're going to set our alarm for 4 tomorrow morning so we can get up and hike when it's not quite so hot. Maybe get a good chunk of it out of the way before the 90 degrees sets in.
And it's supposed to rain basically from 10 o'clock till 7 o'clock. They got high wind alert, severe thunderstorms, and possible flash flooding. So it's going to be interesting tomorrow. So we'll try and knock some of that out while it's still dry and cool. So see you tomorrow.